Hi. Before diving into the chilling circumstances of Tommy Booth's disappearance, let's take a moment to remember who he was. Tommy Booth was a vibrant, fun loving 24-year-old from Linwood, Pennsylvania, known for his playful spirit and a smile that could light up any room. Tommy had a natural ability to make those around him laugh. He was the type of person who cherished time with his family and friends. He was often the life of the party who made everyone feel welcomed and appreciated. As you will learn, he was an avid Philadelphia Eagles fan. Family was incredibly important to Tommy, and he had a particularly close bond with his mother, Barbara McKay. Described as a caring and compassionate son, he never hesitated to show his love and support to those he held dear. In his free time, Tommy enjoyed the simple pleasures in life, from hanging out with his friends to rooting for his favorite sports teams. But on January 19th, 2008, a night meant for celebration with his friends took a tragic turn, marking the beginning of a mystery that would haunt his loved ones and leave a lasting sense of disbelief in the local community. In January of 2008, Tommy Booth was just 24 years old when he mysteriously disappeared in Woodlyn, Pennsylvania. On the night of January 19th, he went out to celebrate a friend's 21st birthday at a local bar called Bootleggers. Surveillance footage confirmed that Tommy had entered the bar, but oddly, there's no evidence showing him leaving. It seemed as though he had vanished into thin air. For the next 2 weeks, his family, friends, and authorities searched the area frantically. Then, on February 3rd, Tommy's body was discovered in Ridley Creek, lying face down. Strangely, his remains were found directly behind the bar, in a spot that had been thoroughly searched multiple times during the 2 weeks he was missing. How could that be? The Delaware County Medical Examiner's Office ruled Tommy's death as a, quote, probable drowning. But several details at the scene just didn't add up. For starters, there were unusual drag marks in the soil above Tommy's head and torso, along with what appeared to be shoe impressions on either side, suggesting that he may have been dragged to the creek. This alone raised serious questions about whether Tommy ended up there by accident or if foul play was involved. Another perplexing detail was the state of Tommy's body. When he was found, he was in full rigor mortis, a condition that typically disappears within 24 to 36 hours after death. But Tommy had been missing for 14 days. Moreover, the minimal decomposition of his body seemed inconsistent with the amount of time he was supposedly submerged in the water. Forensic experts have noted that a body submerged in water for that long would usually show significant signs of decay. These inconsistencies fueled suspicion and speculation. Retired New York Police Department detectives Kevin Gannon and Anthony Duarte took an interest in Tommy's case, linking it to their broader investigation into the so-called Smiley Face Killers. According to this theory, an organized group of killers targets young men, leaving behind smiley-faced graffiti near their bodies. Although it's controversial and lacks widespread acceptance, supporters of this theory point to a possible clue in Tommy's case. Supposedly, a smiley face was reportedly found painted on the wall of the bar under a deck. I found the following image on the Oxygen True Crimes X account from February 16, 2019. I have no proof of its authenticity, so if you have some thoughts or theories about this information, I welcome hearing from you in the comments of this video. Please try to be respectful. Following the tragic death of her son, Tommy Booth, in 2008, Barbara McKay has been steadfast in her pursuit of answers and justice. Dissatisfied with the initial ruling of accidental drowning, she has actively sought further investigation into the circumstances surrounding Tommy's death. In 2019, Barbara participated in the Oxygen docuseries Smiley Face Killers: The Hunt for Justice, where she collaborated with the retired NYPD detectives Kevin Gannon and Anthony Duarte. The series explored the theory that Tommy's death might be linked to the series of similar cases involving young men found deceased under suspicious circumstances near bodies of water. Additionally, Barbara consulted with celebrity medium Tyler Henry in an episode of Hollywood Medium. During this session, Henry suggested that Tommy's death was not accidental, providing Barbara with some solace and validation of her concerns. Through these efforts, Barbara McKay continues to honor her son's memory by seeking the truth and advocating for a thorough re-examination of his case. Despite the many questions and persistent suspicions, Tommy Booth's case remains officially closed, with his death ruled as a probable drowning. Yet, this simple conclusion leaves a deep void, as the evidence tells a far more complicated story. His family and friends continue to grapple with the unnerving reality that Tommy's life was cut short under circumstances still shrouded in mystery. The unsettling details, drag marks, minimal decomposition, and inconsistencies in the timeline stand as a stark reminder that not all stories are easily explained. For Tommy's mother, Barbara McKay, the journey toward understanding has been long and fraught with obstacles. Her relentless pursuit of the truth has taken her down countless paths, including seeking the help of high-profile investigators and even spiritual guidance from a medium. Each step has brought a different perspective, yet no definitive answers. The Smiley Face Killers theory, though controversial, provided some semblance of explanation, but it also led to further questions. Could there really be an organized group targeting young men, operating under the radar and leaving cryptic graffiti as a signature? Or is it possible that a series of strange coincidences are being woven into an elaborate narrative out of desperation for closure? As time passes, the community that knew Tommy remembers him not just as a tragic headline, but as the kind, joyful young man who brought laughter and warmth into their lives. His mother, steadfast in her love and determination, serves as a poignant symbol of a parent's unwavering devotion to their child. For those who knew him, the pain of loss is compounded by the sense of unresolved injustice, a feeling that time and unanswered questions only make sharper. The case's unresolved nature has sparked a broader dialogue, drawing in the attention of true crime enthusiasts, amateur sleuths, and forensic experts alike. The debate continues. Was Tommy a victim of foul play, or did an unfortunate accident lead to his untimely end? The mystery keeps drawing in more people, each hoping to piece together clues or uncover something previously overlooked. Ultimately, Tommy Booth's story invites us to consider the fragility of truth and how easily it can become obscured by incomplete narratives. If answers do exist, they remain out of reach, for now. The real question is whether the case will ever see a breakthrough, or will it remain an odd mystery that torments the loved ones he left behind. So, as we reflect on this perplexing story, we must ask, if Tommy's death wasn't an accident, who or what was responsible? And even more haunting, could there truly be a group out there targeting young men like Tommy, waiting to strike again? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hey, thanks once again for watching my video. My name is Vince. Would you please consider supporting my channel by either buying me a cup of coffee at the link below, or even treating yourself to some merchandise at my online shop? I truly appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this story, you might also like to hear the story of the missing Hoggle children, which are still mysteriously missing to this very day. You will find the link to that story in the upper right corner of your screen. Thank you.